be told. Putting in that work every day and night. Jason got the spotlight, keeping it tight. Reptile keepers rise, making impact. Breeding them beauties, never looking back.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Just want to make a little video real quick. As you know, it's breeding season around here. So, and one of the species I do like to dabble in is Cyrtodactylus zebraicus, also known as the Pengu Forest Gecko. They come from Thailand. I said, had one of the little babies hatch out today. So just want to kind of show you guys how I set them up as a baby and then how I move them up as they grow along. So sit back, relax, enjoy this. All right, so here we got a few things, right? So one of these nice, decent sized deli cups. I got some Repti Soil, some moss, little different parts of cork, and some stems for them to climb on. So Pengu Forest Geckos, most bent-toed geckos are semi-arboreal because they do have the claws to climb. But at this stage, I'll put them in here, and then I'll show you how I move them on up from this to the juvie stage to what I keep my breeding pair in. So of course, let's throw some in here. Like I said, I like Repti Soil. It holds the humidity very well for me. I live in Arizona. These animals come from humid place in Thailand. I've been to Thailand, so I know how it feels. It's, good Lord, it is humid. It can be very warm. It's like walking in a Louisiana swamp or something like that. So I'm not gonna put too much of this because there could be an issue of, they could swallow it or something like that. So we'll break it up just like this. Kind of mix it in there. So I just want to keep it pretty humid in there so they can, so they don't have no issues with shedding or anything like that. Give this thing a good mist. Really quick and easy with them. And then it's just, finding some placements in here for that stuff. Make sure they can go under, they can hide, they can crawl on top. And mainly so they can feel secure as well. As baby geckos, they're really small. So you want to make sure they can feel secure as much as possible. And they can also, make sure they can find their food as well. See, just like that, real quick and easy. Now here comes the hard part. Like I said, baby gecko, and these things explode out their egg. So I'm sure it's gonna want to explode out this deli cup. Right there. I don't know if you can see them, but as they age, they get these really nice colors on them, really nice bold characteristics with their stripings and everything like that. So I'm just gonna take all these eggs out real quick. Let's see. All right, now let's see if we can get them into here without any mishaps. All right, fella, come on. Just want to nudge them in there. There you go. Oh, there we go. Real easy, real simple. And of course, boom, goes right underneath the hide, just so it can feel secure. Put that right there. And we'll put a little tape on it. Lets me know. All right, so this is how I set up my juvies. These little acrylic enclosures. I think they're like 3 by 3 by 6, I believe. But fake plants, some cork to hide under. Like I said, I'll see them chilling in the cork. Sometimes I'm chilling on these plants a little bit. I think if I had to redo them, I would probably get those sheets of, what are they, cocoa fiber, and line this whole thing up so then they could climb all over the sides as well. Oh, all my lights went out. But yeah, pretty much that's how I do it. Spray them down a few times a week. Keep it nice and humid in there. Small crickets. Actually, there's one right there. Yeah. And then this is how I set up my adults. This is my adult enclosure. This is a leaf habitat. Generally, I don't really care for them, but they work very well for some of these ones that don't require a ton of heat. Brown snake plant, calcium, boil water, a couple different climbing opportunities. Like I said, I've seen them literally on here just chilling out. Um, and if you know about Cyrtodactylus, you know they'll make some loud noises at night. If I could find it, I think I might post it in here. If not, you can just check my IG. But other than that, you know, hopefully you got something from this. Hopefully we might entertain keeping some Cyrtodactylus in the future. It's a cool little species to work with. If you have any questions, hit me up. Leave something in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.